I love the chaos and the spaces in between things, in between frames, in between time, in between space. This is where everything is created. The LAGTIME photography project started one night a little over a decade ago while I was streaming a movie over a slow internet connection. Every now and then the stream would stop, lag, drag. After a few of these abstract images hung around on my laptop screen for a while, it occurred to me that these images would make great studies for paintings. So I started to photograph them. When a collection had been made, I realized that these images were more than studies for paintings. They were also a photographic series, a photographic archaeological dig through space and time. This is what created the original LAGTIME series. But because of the nature of these images, I didn't want to be derivative of commercial films and wanted to start from scratch with my own films, ones that I created myself. So the project was given a few parameters to create the films to work from. Pick a place that is local to me and easy to get to. Make sure that it is a spot that is loaded with history for that archaeological dig. And make sure the designated spot has a lot of color. Choosing San Francisco's Chinatown after dark produced meaty, dense films full of the dark of night and the bright color of neon. This is where I made my first proof of concept videos. Then I brought the films home and uploaded them to the internet. Viewing them over a slow internet connection, I waited for the lags to begin. I did not have to wait long for the videos to stall and for the shooting to start. Unlike analog film, as digital video moves from frame to frame, only the changed pixels are changed on the screen, making it seem like the video slides from frame to frame. When digital video lags, it creates an image that exists in its own reality, in the space in between. Somewhere in between the frame it left and the frame it is going to. I asked myself where this place was. As I edited these images, I began to imagine that there is no time other than the present, that all things, as well as all of history, exist in what we refer to as the now, hence the archaeological dig. Depending on the location of the original films, could the past peek through? This became a visual meditation, a contemplation of my real place and my very existence in this universe. Will this series do the same for others? In working with the images to create the book and readying the images for making prints, I spent a lot of time contemplating the series' origin story. Where did that image come from? Where is that object? Like really, where is it? It must exist somewhere because I photographed it. But where? A dimension we can't see? Another universe? When I think about exhibiting the LAGTIME series, I imagine the images being printed as large as possible. Pixelation in the prints is not an issue. It's part of the archaeological dig. I see the series as a limited edition series of prints, 2 artist proofs and 3 exhibition prints. For an exhibition, I imagine the gallery to be dark, charcoal or medium gray walls, and each image lit with a spot. It always seemed that these images needed a soundtrack too. I always thought that some of the NASA recordings of the planets would be a perfect match in an exhibition setting. The book of the series was created as a proof of concept, but also as a body of work with the entire collection. I hope this series speaks to you and makes you curious about the spaces in between.